Hey everybody, this is Sandman, and this is the second episode of Review My Matches, a series where I look into your replays against characters and players that you're having trouble with, and I provide useful tips and tricks. Today's episode is featuring BelovedOne84, who has a Leo and Reina match that he wants us to look at, so let's check it. Alright. You might want to be careful with down back to 1 because it's a mid-high string, and recently I found out that the second hit, the high, is also minus 11 on block. So if you do it to your opponent against the wall, you know, you can get punished for it. So be careful with that. You don't want to mash. You don't. You don't want to throw out moves like that all crazy like without, you know, making a read. You're just guessing. Especially with that up forward 4 just now. Oh, also two things. This Reina threw out non-electric, what's it called? You know, not just frame electric with God Fists. So you could have punished there with a 10 frame. You could have done a 2-3 or a 1-2. Not a 1-2-2 because that needs counter hits, but a 1-2 or a 2-3. So be sure to punish things like that. The rule applies to all the Mishimas with the electrics there, even Jin. If they don't get the just frame version, they're minus 10, so you can punish them with your 10 frame. Okay, we're mashing. Believe that's 0 on block. Oh, okay. His down back to 1 worked. Let's see what he's gonna do now. Now forward 4. Okay. Can he combo? No, he cannot. Drops. The drop opportunity. Okay, let's just let's see if this round ends. Okay. Yes. So this move is forward 1 plus 2, 3. Which is a roll into a low kick. This is one of those things where it could be a pattern that you notice from your opponent. Maybe they do this after knockdowns all the time. So you need to pay attention to make sure that, hey, you're not gonna do this every time after a knockdown and block that. And that's death on block. That's like minus 26 on block. So it's worthwhile to pay attention to. Let's keep going here. I mean, she was plus there, so you had to take a guess. That move is while standing 1, which is minus 13 on block. So another opportunity where you could have punished, but you chose not to. What did you mash with here? You mashed with down back 2 from the looks of it? Yes, that was down back 2. Down back 2 is a really slow move. You know, comparison to his 10 frame and his 12 frame, it's 14 frames. So, if you're gonna mash, this is a general rule. If you're gonna mash, at least mash with a fast button that will actually land, like your 10 frame, your 13 frame, and down forward 1, just something faster than 14 frames, because 14 frames will get hit out of the sky and hit out of startup very frequently. Let's see if there's improvement here. Again, we're mashing. That move is also, I believe, is also minus 14. That's that move is 3 plus 4, 4. That is minus 14 on block. Again, you could have got a bigger punish here. You could have got a down forward 4-3 or a down back to 1 and activated heat, but yeah, you just chose to mash, and now you're gonna get taken to the wall. Okay. No. Again, you gotta work on your frames. The buttons that you press aren't the right ones to press because you're just using slower buttons. You have to use faster buttons. Okay, good power crush. Okay. And we're still mashing. We love that. You're not And when you do get you do block a staggering low like a hell sweep, you don't punish it. Okay, what about now? I mean, the major note to make, or the major takeaway from this match is to work on your punishment game. I mean, you've been letting this Reina get away with doing pretty scummy things, just throwing out all the buttons that she wants, not punishing her for anything. Just mashing at all times, not blocking. You're bound to get hit by everything if you can't block anything. Work on blocking and punishing, at least for this game, from what I see from this game. And now we're about to see the Leo match that Beloved One wanted me to review. Hopefully the bad habits that he showed in the first one is not repeated here, but you never know. And you know, I'm here to help. Let's see. All right. So first of all, that move is up forward 1-2 by Leo there. That move is a high mid, and it's minus 14 on block. And from the looks of it, you look like you were going for a down back to 1. You did know that was the punish. Interesting, very interesting. Me personally, I didn't know that move was minus 14. So hey, you know the frames on a couple Leo moves. Pretty good. Punishment just needs a little more refinement, so you get, you know that move is punishable, but you just react a little too slowly. Maybe using a faster move like a forward 2-3 or even a 2-3, you know, just for the sake of getting a punish, because getting a punish is better than not getting a punish, obviously. But yeah, overall good start. You tried to punish something. That was down forward 1-2. This Leo loves to throw hands. Good God. Yeah, so that is a mid-high. It doesn't even naturally combo, which is interesting. And it's safe on block, so you really want to duck the second hit and you know, punish him. Again, this is another case of matchup knowledge. I didn't, you know, it's fine. Leo's a rare character. You don't see him often, so it's fine. 1-2-1 is minus 5, so if you jab there, you could have interrupted this photo up here. And this move is minus 13. That's 1-2-1-1, I believe. Yeah, that's minus 13, so that's also punishable. And you missed your punish there, actually. You know the frames of, or you have an idea of the frames when you're fighting Leo, but you can't seem to punish in time. Also, this forward 2-4 by Leo is actually you know, it jails. It's a high that jails, which is, you know, a little unprecedented in this series. But don't try to crouch, because it won't do anything. Just try to focus on, you know, continuing to block. Alrighty. I move this plus. A lot happened in that sequence. Let's go back to the very start of it. Alright, you knocked him down. And he used the crouching stance into a 3, which is, you know, plus 5 on block, so it's still his turn. Or he's going to use a big move to keep his turn, which in this case is forward 4. And this move is deadly. It's plus 9 on block. So if you do block it, you're going to have to kind of guess for your life. Yeah, when you block a forward 4, you need to be aware of the options that he has. He has a high in 1-4. He has another high in 2, in K and K2, and what he goes for here is 4, and this move is minus 12 on block. So in this case, you need to be observant of the behaviors or patterns that this Leo player will will constantly show, because sometimes you do strings that work and they happen to work and you don't really think about it. You're using flowcharts, that type of deal. So if you do encounter this kind of player, be aware of their patterns. Maybe you can counter it. And that forward 1+2, that shoulder hit by Leo is -14. Could have had a big punish, but you frequently you frequently use up 3 or up forward 3, and it's a bad habit you have, man. You need to block to actually get some free hits in, or actually play the game. Yeah, hop kicks are fun, but sometimes they don't work. You're really fishing for it though. Again, another missed opportunity to punish. Oh, that's funky. But you do get the punish there. Again with these hop kicks, man. You need to chill out. Okay, that moves like -5-ish. Yeah, let's just see this bit to the end, because it looks like it's going in Leo's favor. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the sequence now. When Leo players go for a QCF 3-1 into this stance, this crouching stance, they're still going with the assumption that they landed a hit. In this case, you didn't get hit by that move, so Leo in this scenario is around -6. You would be -10 if he didn't transition to stance. Leo has a ton of options in this crouching stance. He could do a 4, which puts him into the crane stance, I'm gonna call it. You know, the first stance, the K&K stance. He could do a 1-2. He could do a 2, you know, that big launcher. He could use that 3. He has a ton of options. However, most, if not all of these options can be beat if you use a down forward 1, because Leo is heavily minus in this scenario. So I believe even a power crush, if Leo goes for a power crush here, your down forward 1 will hit them just before the armor frames kick in. You can deal with this offense, but if you do let him get away with like a 3, well, now it's party time. Now it's time to, you know, mash, you know, as he's doing right now. That high, but that button, that K&K 2 is a high, so you could duck that, and you know he might be going for that a lot in this match here. That 2-2 I believe is also punishable. 2-2 is -12 on block actually, so you could you know, did it 4-2-3, 2-3, you know the drill, guys. But you could have punished again. That low is, I can't blame you for getting hit by those lows. It's a pain to deal with that sometimes. Oh, the 10 hit? You got 1 hit off of that 10 hit. I loved it. It's a good combo there, but what happened here? You had frames there, but you did use sneak 4, and sneak 4 is super slow. So if you're going to like use sneak stance to continue pressure, you really want to press a much faster button. You want to press a sneak 1. You want to press a sneak 2. Maybe even cancel that sneak stance into a wild standing 1. You know, keep your pressure. You might not want to use these super slow buttons, because the frame advantage that you have, or that you were working with, wasn't exactly the biggest, to where you could use some slow moves to change it up and stuff like that. So when using forward 2-4 into sneak stance, you want to use faster options, not sneak 4. A pretty cool combo by the Leo here. That hop kick, the first hit of that hop kick from K&K stance, I'm gonna keep calling it that, Sumi. That move is -13, and if he finishes the string, does K&K 3-4, it is -12. So if you wanna, give yourself a break, just do forward 2-3 in case Leo goes for this move, and not up forward 3 like a maniac. I don't know why that landed, but hey, it's blue ranks. Anything goes. Oh boy. Alright. Again, punishable. This hop kick, man. Does it land this time? Oh, it did. Okay. Good combos. With the random hop kick. And 1-2-2 to seed it off. You went for that route twice in this one round, which means that you probably use this string or this combo route a lot. Expand the roster of combos that you have, man. I get that maybe it's the most optimal, maybe it is the it's the coolest to you, but sometimes you would rather some reliable routes over just maybe 2 or 3 more points of damage by using this one route. I mean, if it does drop, it's their turn in the sense that, oh, you missed your forward 3, and you gotta finish your combos, man. You gotta pick more reliable routes. You love using that down back to 1. You can get away with it in blue ranks, maybe not Raijin and Kishin, but people will start ducking that. You can't really keep that bad habit. I advised the player that was in the first episode of this series to delay using the charge move just a little bit after Heat Engager, because it is a high and people do expect it. So if you do delay it just a little bit, you can catch them trying to quickly duck your move or quickly sidewalk or sidestep the guard break or the attack itself. Hey, maybe you could even get the launch from the charge down up 2. So yeah, delay it. It's worked wonders for me. Ooh, run up heat smash. I love that. Not so much. Okay. What happened? Well, why'd you do that? You had all the frames. You had all the frames working for you. Your plus, I believe, 4-ish. Future Sandman. Can we get a correction here? You're plus here. You used your plus frame successfully, and you're still plus. Right? You were minus there, but Leo got scared to mash. But using back 3, you're plus 3, and then you did hop kick. Why? You had plus frames to work with. Use your plus frames, my guy. So you don't have to deal with whatever this is by Leo. And plus, they're going for the same flowchart. As you saw, he went into the first the K&K4 into crouch dash into the same setup into 3+4 K&K 3+4. So this guy is he's not feeling the way you play. He's going off a flowchart. You're just letting him. You're letting him succeed. Down forward 2 is -13, I believe. So, but since he's pretty far, I wouldn't use forward back 2. Maybe a 4-1 or forward 2-3. Would work better. Okay. That evasive move surprisingly is safe by Leo. So it's your turn. You're +9 on block if you block it, but yeah, you can't punish it. Ooh. He narrowly escaped that heat smash. And he went for that same KNK2 at the wall at the end of the first round. So again, this guy's a robot, you know. He's following a flowchart. Oh, he changed it up this time, but only kinda. That heat engager is okay. It's down back to 4, and it's a mid-high. Be on the lookout next time, because you can crouch that second hit and launch them. That's I believe that is back to 1+2. That move actually puts you in crouch, so you can't use a 2-3. You'll get an you'll get an accidental while standing 2, like how Beloved One got it here. So you want to use while standing 4 instead to actually punish. You got lucky this time. You did get the launch, which is, you know, cool and stuff. Okay, a reliable route. That's nice. Good throw. All right. Okay, good slide, but I can see you crouching from like forever ago, you know. Like if the Leo knew what you were doing just by sitting down, he would have blocked that slide for sure, and he wouldn't have got hit by that that up forward 4 you know, feint. You hop kick the throw. What a lad. This route. That I believe is while standing 2, and while standing 2 is -13. Use your punishes. It's down 2. You need to block that. You need to block. You need to block, my guy. Let's see. Oof. You got lucky there. Good combo. This is a pet peeve of mine from watching. Oh, look at Shaheen's face. Forward 3+4 and sneak 4. For some reason, they put you airborne, and you know, people can just, you know, heat burst those very slow moves, and then they just get you know, they get to do their combo. And it's kind of frustrating. All right, what are we doing now? Oh, that is QCF 2-4. It is a mid-high. I think I'm not sure on the frames of that while downed move by Leo, where he goes "Hey legisht," you know that move. But I'm pretty sure it has to be like -13 for sure. So you could have used a while standing 3-3, and you're at the wall. That would have been juicy. You could have used your heat more, but okay. Okay. Got off a good rage art, honestly. That was good. Okay. How we doing? How are we winning this, man? Oof. Okay, I like that. I like that at the end there. You used movement to avoid that down forward or down forward 2, and then you tried to punish, but I think Leo was trying to move, and that wasn't exactly working in his favor. So you got the kill there, or you got the round, not the kill. But yeah, overall, I would say work on your punishing. You seem to know the frames on some moves, but when you try to go for a punish, the punish didn't land. For one thing, I do not know if you have laggy internet, or if this match was, you know, awful or whatever. So I'm not sure there. So instead of maybe going for the most optimal punishes, just go for any punish. 2-3, 4-2-3. Would have helped out a lot that match. And you need to pay attention with the patterns that your opponent is playing in. Leo here got to do all kinds of strings into strings into strings, because you're not paying attention to block the strings in the first place. So I would definitely work on that, and I would work on learning more different combos and actually going for them. And stop hop kicking, my guy. You when you have frames, work with the frames you have. Do something with them, you know? You had a lot of opportunities, but you chose not to use them, and instead, hey, I want to get a big Tekken, let's go, up forward 4. No, it doesn't. That's not how this game works. That would have worked in green ranks, but now you're in the big boy leagues, you're in blue ranks, so you can't do that, my guy. I think that that'll be it for now. Sorry for ripping into you this long, but hey, if it helps you improve, then that's all that matters. And that'll be it. Check out my other videos. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Take care.